Know that the moment you make love in the dream, you wake up in the morning, it doesn't stand. You are very much aware.
Yes, I'm aware.
Hey. Don't you know your mother is making love to you in the dream? As the water covers the sea, so is your destiny covered by what your mother did. If only kind of activity you perform on the bed with a woman and she will tell you thank you. Confess, denounce her source. Fail to do so, she will not only lose her life, she will lose you.
How could she go to that extent?
That's what
by going to that extent that she did not even think about you alone. She think about herself. She wanted to please you and please herself.
That my Ebola is not working.
Satisfaction has a kind of happiness that it gives. There's a kind of food a woman will make for you and you will tell her thank you. There's a
Hi guys, it's your girl and courage. Guys, I've not been strong. Like, I just had to put my strength and act like the agbero that I am to carry on. But right now, it's been going from one place to another and then calling pastor and having to wait for him to come here. I've lost all my strength. That's why you're seeing me sitting down. But please just pardon me. And John insisted in seeing pastor. So after I spoke with him, he had to beg because pastor had a very very tight schedule. But because I'm the one involved, he had to drop everything and just answer, and then we have to let him go as early as possible. So John, please, you can just be with this and tell pastor why you called him. Mary can help.
Pastor, first of all, you're welcome. Thank you for all the stress you'll be passing through. So, Pastor, the reason I called you here, me and courage, we have come to meet my fiancée. So she bring another story up that my Ebola is not working.
It's not an issue of that she brought up the story.
Okay.
It's an issue of reality.
Okay.
It's not working, means it's not working. I told you there are too many things your mother is doing that you don't know. I was asking her to confess the last time I came, but like I told you, wisdom is profitable.
Direct.
I didn't want to go deep so that it doesn't provoke the other side of you.
Stretch there, okay.
But your case is not that has not been heard of. Your case is not that has not been heard of. Even in the Bible, there are men that are unproductive. The history of great figures like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. The Bible recorded that they are friends to Daniel. They are Daniel's good friend. If you read the book of Daniel chapter 1 from verse 3, going forward, the Bible recorded that Ananias, which the Bible called Shadrach, the Meshach and Abednego were friends who stood to protect the name of the Lord by not yielding to what the king wanted them to yield to. But the Bible recorded that they were eunuch, meaning that they are not able to father children. But their own is orchestrated by God's divine program. There was need for that. They are more like reverend fathers that have been assigned to carry out the work of God. They don't have the mindset of raising families. The Bible recorded that Paul married. When he was out of marriage, he chose not to remarry. And he encouraged those that would want to remarry or get married to do so. Or if you feel that marriage will affect your course in the program of God, you can choose not to be married, but it's best you are led by the Spirit. But for young men like you that have nothing to do with the scriptural ethics, it is an error for you to be in a relationship with unfunctional manhood. The beauty of marriage is that you are able to do what a man should do. No wonder the Bible says, go into the world and multiply. The work of multiplicity is not about preaching and multiplying people that will give their life to Christ. It speaks of giving birth, multiply, procreation. The way you were created through biological means, reproduction, also procreate. If you are not able to satisfy a woman on that end, with time you realize that there is more to life than what money can buy.
Yes.
Money will offer you the building that you have, but you realize that the happiness that you need that comes from marriage you will not get, because area of satisfaction has a kind of happiness that it gives. There's a kind of food a woman will make for you and you will tell her thank you. There's a kind of activity you perform on the bed with a woman and she will tell you thank you. When that is not coming, first it reduces your ego as a man, thereby creating a room for low self-esteem. This is not the plan of God for you. I don't want to say your mother is responsible, but if this continue, I think she deserves a gold medal. She was not looking on your deficiency, but she was still trying to work it out with your mother to see if that will work on that end, because she was hoping that whatever medication you're taking, both the native one and the English one, will effect the much needed change. But the error there is that what you are passing through is not physical. It is not medically oriented. What you are passing through is spiritually oriented. It's really spiritually oriented. Your mother have a source. Sometimes God does not jump protocol. He's a God of principle. He's a God that operates on line upon line. Principles upon principles. I cannot begin to bind and cast when your mother is there. No, she's still alive.
Yeah.
She has to, one, confess, denounce her source. I want to tell you in all honesty, whatever she did was in your best interest. You enjoy the illusory life you think you enjoy, not because of your hard work. She put in too many sacrifices, but the greatest undoing was that those sacrifices came with price that she have no choice but to adhere to. And at the cost of keeping to that is for you to remain alive. Because her failure to do so, she will not only lose her life, she will lose you. And she does not want to lose you. So I want you to understand that whatever she has done and is still doing, even the idea of fighting your relationship, is not because she hates you. It is because she wants you to remain at a level of financial freedom. She wants you to maintain a level of financial propensity. But naturally, biblically, it is against the natural law and against the Christian race. You cannot get entangled without reproduction. The first command is go into the world and multiply, relationship-wise. When that is not happening, there's a problem, which is why I wanted her to confess. She's afraid of confessing, but if only she can, God can wade in and protect her. She's afraid of losing her life. It's an effort she made to add value to your life. A life-threatening agreement, commitment. She's afraid that the way she's thinking now, she feels, okay, I'm old enough, I can go. What becomes of you if I go? From grace to grass.
I'm tired of all this. I'm so tired of all this. How could my mom go to extremely doing this? Just for me to.
No, it's not about wealthy alone. Pastor mentioned things that day in 5 segments. Birth, who knows they take born you? Sustainability, financial freedom, and what again. Now your mother has not even told you your actual birthday. Pastor, there is just more to it now.
How could she go to that extent?
That's what
by going to that extent that she did not even think about you alone. She think about herself. She wanted to please you and please herself. She wants to please you and please herself. For her, going to that kind of extent, and she can take life. She's even taking life.
The thing is, what is really hidden? His mom does not want to talk. You are saying she should be the one to confess. What is hidden? this whole thing is tiring. Their wedding is in few weeks' time.
Listen to me, Mr. John. I can go ahead and tell you what your mother did, but it will not change anything. You know why? There was an agreement.
Hey.
If she does not confess, the agreement remains. Even if I say it doesn't come from her, it means there's no confession. The agreement remains.
I mean, she doesn't know what you're talking about.
She knows, but she's
no,
not...
that's you. It will act like she doesn't know what you're talking about because it has not come from her mouth.
Yes.
She have to say something. She has to say something. We cannot just leave this thing like this. This thing cannot be lived like this now.
But what I want you to understand, like I told you, whatever she did was in your best interest. But the after effect...
The best interest?
The after effect is not favoring you. But she's scared. But the bulk of the matter is that... I told you...
A man like this, is this not working? I can't even say it out.
Mr. John...
It's not working.
Let me be practically beat. Don't you know that what makes you a man doesn't function? Do you know that the moment you make love in the dream, you wake up in the morning, it doesn't stand? You are very much aware.
Yes, I'm aware.
Hey.
Don't you know your mother is making love to you in the dream?
I'm aware.
He knows about it. He's the one that tell me. When he tell me, we have been rallying around, get solution, going from one place, from one prophet, from one herbalist, from one doctor to the other. But things is not working well. He knows. He's just pretending as if after all is my mother. I can keep her secret. I don't want her secret to be linked. So he knows everything. He knows.
It takes only God to deliver you.
How can
because this is an assignment.
Physically and spiritually. And wait, let me even get something straight, please. Does this Bola now stands when you're with her?
When I'm with her, the Bola stand.
Hey!
But once I come to my woman, I have to take drugs before the Bola will stand. And once the Bola stand, I put the Bola inside my woman. The Bola will just drop inside. That was now, she will now say, I should just leave the Bola inside like that. All these things have been happening. But I'm scared, I'm afraid to say all this, if not now.
Hey. Even if I did not say it out, you will not link it out. This boy is a secretive, I don't know the kind of man he is. He's the kind of man that he will just keep something inside himself. He will be dying. He will be dying silently.
One, you won't blame him. People dream and they overlook their dreams. Well, dreams speak. They speak loud. If only you are attentive to the leading of the spirit, you would understand the interpretations of dream. You make love in the dream and the next thing you see yourself wet your body. And you wake up, the normal demonstration of what makes you a man arising at every wake of the day doesn't occur. It's not ordinary. That is because the spirit has controlled your physical appearance and it doesn't make what makes you a man function physically.
Hey.
But I want to let you know, all over the world, the Spirit of God is moving.
Yes.
The mighty revelation that has been revealed. As the water covers the sea, so is your destiny covered by what your mother did. If only she can confess, so that you can be pulled out from the charcoals of the enemy.
Pastor, please, I still need deliverance. Please.
Egwu Chukwu na-atụ m, kwa gị mere ihe rịba ama. Egwu Chukwu na-atụ m, imeri ihe rịba ama. Ọkwa gị mere ihe rịba ama. Imeri ihe rịba ama le, imeri ihe rịba ama. Ọkwa gị mere ihe rịba ama. Egwu Chukwu na-atụ m, onye mere ihe rịba ama. Egwu Chukwu na-atụ m, si n'onye mere ihe rịba ama. Egwu Chukwu na-atụ m. If God does not perform signs and wonders, your case will remain a sorry case.
Jesus.
It is not about having financial freedom. Whatever makes you happy and makes you